For this tutorial, I'm going to cover 4 ways to transition between clips. The first way is the easiest. You can just right-click at the edge of a clip, add transition cross dissolve, and it adds a cross dissolve. Let's take a look, see what that looks like after I render. Hit play.
I was on rollerblades and I switched to the quads, and I've been doing my thing ever since. So.
As you can see, it transitions smoothly between the scene before and the scene afterwards. Sometimes you need a little bit harsher of a transition. You want to signal to the audience that you're changing locations or you're changing themes or changing topics. What you can use then is a dip to color dissolve. I'll drag that down here. Go ahead and render this. And what the dip to color dissolve does is it dips down to black before it goes to the next scene.
I was on rollerblades and I switched to the quads, and I've been doing my thing ever since.
So as you can see, it actually dipped to black, which signals to the audience that you're going to change themes or change locations. In this particular situation, I don't think we need the dip to color dissolve. I think the cross dissolve is sufficient, so we'll stick with that. The next type of transition to use is actually using B-roll. Let's take a look at that.
So it's been going cool.
It becomes like a...
This B-roll starts at the exact time the second interview starts. We can actually change that. Grab all this B-roll and let's just slide it over a few seconds. And let's take a look.
I've been doing my thing ever since, so it's been going cool.
It becomes like a...
So we can actually use the B-roll to transition to the next clip. Move this back over where it was before. The fourth way to transition between clips is actually using the audio from B-roll. And let me show you how to do that. Zoom out over here. Here's a B-roll audio clip. I have my link tool unselected, so I'll select the visuals, delete them. And then I'll go ahead and zoom in. And I'm going to drag this B-roll audio to audio channels 3 and 4. And I'm going to make it intersect with this first clip over here. Then I'm going to turn down the volume on this audio clip. So I'll go to Modify, Audio, Apply Normalization Gain. I'll make this -24. So the audio is going to be pretty low. I'll put a little crossfade at the beginning of it so it fades in smoothly. Then I'll use P for my pen tool. And when Renee's talking right there, I'm going to start dipping down my audio a little bit. So I'll put 2 marks, use A for arrow, and I'll pull this pink line down so the audio dips down even further. To get this pink line to show up, you can click this button here. It's off, it's on. All right, let's render all of this so we can see what it looks like. Now let's watch the whole entire thing from the beginning so we can see the cross dissolve right here, and you'll hear the audio come in right around there.
I was on rollerblades and I switched to the quads, and I've been doing my thing ever since, so it's been going cool.
It becomes like a skate family, and that's what it feels like, especially on Wednesday. And if you're new, you know, sometimes if it's their favorite song, they might push you a little bit to the side, but they'll grab you.
And you should have heard right around here the audio dip down as well. So that's it, 4 ways of transitioning between clips. The first is cross dissolve, the second is dip to color dissolve, the third is using B-roll to transition between clips, the fourth is using the B-roll audio to transition between clips.